Welcome back to Future Moto Hub, the place where we break down motorcycles not just as machines, but as experiences. Today we're diving deep into one of the most talked about retro modern bikes of the year, the 2026 Honda GB750C. This motorcycle is Honda's bold answer to riders who crave classic café copyright-inspired styling but still want modern reliability, performance, and everyday usability. The GB750C feels like a love letter to Honda's heritage, especially fans of the old GB series, but it's also clearly designed for today's riders who expect refinement, smooth power delivery, and smart engineering. At first glance, the 2026 Honda GB750C immediately grabs attention with its timeless design. Honda has gone all in on a clean, minimalist look that feels straight out of the golden era of motorcycling. The sculpted fuel tank is the star of the show, with the rounded, muscular shape that flows beautifully into the seat. Subtle recesses on the tank make the bike feel more connected to the rider, especially when cruising or leaning into corners. The paint finish is deep and rich, with classic color options that highlight the retro theme while still looking premium and modern under sunlight. The front end carries a traditional round LED headlamp that blends old-school charm with modern lighting technology. The light signature is clean and bright, offering excellent visibility at night without breaking the vintage aesthetic. The front forks are neatly finished, giving the bike a solid, planted stance. From the side profile, the GB750C looks compact yet confident, with balanced proportions that make it visually appealing whether it's parked at a café copyright or rolling down a winding road. Moving toward the rear, the single-piece seat is flat and elegant, designed for comfort while staying true to café copyright racer roots. The seat height is friendly for most riders, making the bike approachable for both experienced motorcyclists and those stepping up from smaller displacement machines. The rear LED tail lamp is sleek and minimal, perfectly complementing the overall design. Dual rear shocks add to the classic vibe while being tuned for modern comfort and stability. Now let's talk about what really defines the GB750C. The engine. Powering this bike is a smooth and refined 750cc parallel twin engine, engineered by Honda to deliver strong mid-range torque and a relaxed, enjoyable riding experience. This engine isn't about chasing extreme top-end speed, but rather about providing usable, responsive power that feels great in real-world riding conditions. Twist the throttle and the GB750C responds with the satisfying surge that's smooth, predictable, and confidence-inspiring. The engine produces around 75 horsepower, which puts it in a sweet spot for riders who want enough punch for highway cruising, spirited backroad rides, and comfortable overtakes without feeling overwhelming. The torque delivery is where the spike really shines. It pulls cleanly from low RPMs, making city riding effortless and reducing the need for constant gear changes. Whether you're riding through traffic or cruising along open roads, the power delivery feels refined and stress-free. Paired with the engine is a slick 6-speed gearbox that shifts smoothly and precisely. Honda's engineering expertise is clearly felt here, as gear changes are light and confidence-boosting. The clutch action is smooth, making stop-and-go traffic less tiring and long rides more enjoyable. The exhaust note is another highlight, offering a deep, mellow sound that adds character without being too loud or intrusive. It's the kind of exhaust note that enhances the riding experience without annoying neighbors or drawing unwanted attention. Performance on the road is where the 2026 Honda GB750C truly proves its worth. The bike is built on a well-balanced chassis that offers stability at higher speeds and agility in corners. The suspension setup is tuned for comfort and control, soaking up road imperfections while still providing enough feedback for confident riding. The front telescopic forks and twin rear shocks work together to deliver a composed ride, whether you're cruising on highways or navigating twisty roads. Braking performance is handled by a strong disc setup, with a large front disc paired with a rear disc, supported by dual-channel ABS as standard. The braking feel is progressive and reassuring, giving riders confidence in both emergency stops and everyday braking situations. Honda has focused on predictability and safety here, making the GB750C suitable for a wide range of riding conditions. The riding position is another major selling point of this motorcycle. The handlebars are positioned to offer a slightly sporty yet relaxed posture, striking a perfect balance between café-copyright racer aggression and daily comfort. The footpegs are neutrally placed, allowing for long rides without excessive strain on the knees or lower back. This makes the GB750C an excellent option for riders who want a stylish bike they can actually live with every day. Inside the cockpit, the GB750C continues to impress. The instrument cluster is a beautifully designed digital analog hybrid display that fits perfectly with the bike's retro theme. It provides all essential information clearly, including speed, RPM, fuel level, gear position, and trip data. Everything is easy to read at a glance, even in bright sunlight. Honda has also integrated modern features like traction control and multiple riding modes, subtly enhancing safety and adaptability without cluttering the experience. One of the unique selling points of the 2026 Honda GB750C is how effortlessly it blends nostalgia with modern technology. Riders get the emotional appeal of a classic motorcycle with the reliability, efficiency, and safety features expected from a modern Honda. The bike is also designed with customization in mind. Thanks to its clean lines and simple design, it's an excellent base for riders who want to personalize their machine with aftermarket accessories. Whether that means a different seat, mirrors, exhaust, or subtle styling tweaks. Fuel efficiency is another area where the GB750C performs well. Despite its 750cc engine, the bike delivers respectable mileage, making it practical for daily commuting as well as weekend rides. The fuel tank capacity is generous enough to allow longer rides without frequent fuel stops, adding to its touring capability despite its compact appearance. Now let's talk about pricing. The 2026 Honda GB750C is expected to be priced around $8,500 to $9,200 depending on the market and optional accessories. This positions it competitively within the mid-weight retro motorcycle segment. Considering Honda's reputation for reliability, build quality, and long-term durability, the price feels justified and attractive for riders looking for a premium yet accessible motorcycle. In conclusion, the 2026 Honda GB750C is a motorcycle that understands its audience perfectly. It's not trying to be the fastest or the most aggressive bike in its class. Instead, it focuses on delivering a balanced, stylish, and emotionally satisfying riding experience. From its classic café-copyright-inspired design and smooth 750cc engine to its comfortable ergonomics and modern features, the GB750C stands out as a bike you can ride every day and still feel special every time you turn the key. For riders who appreciate timeless design, smooth performance, and Honda's legendary engineering, the 2026 Honda GB750C is a motorcycle that deserves serious attention. It's a bike that looks just as good parked outside a coffee shop as it does carving through scenic roads. And that's exactly what makes it so special. This is Future Moto Hub, and if you enjoyed this detailed review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more in-depth motorcycle content coming your way.